Welcome to the Advent Calendar for the best beverage. I'm your host, James Wolverton, and look who's on the other side of the camera.
Hi, I'm Cheryl.
This is the director, Cheryl, the voice behind the camera. You've seen her in years past, but we decided to bring her out so we can enjoy whiskey together. Maybe the beers, but probably not, but for sure the whiskey. So how this will work is we have 24 of these 1 ounce samples. Thank you, Lexington Bourbon Society, and a big shout out to Rachel and Steven for putting it together, hosting at their house. It went pretty darn smoothly, if you ask me.
Right.
And we do have two things. We have a list typed out of who donated what, and a fun actual calendar with pictures and descriptions on it. But we're gonna use this list because it's easier to read.
And so should we just say I think you already said, sorry, but it's 24 1 ounce samples.
24 1 ounce samples. Just
right.
reinforce that.
Yeah.
1 ounce.
Okay.
It's like, you know what other things you should reinforce?
No.
Like and subscribe.
And
We'll hit that at least one more time before we leave. At least twice.
Okay.
And we have our calendar up, a new calendar for this year. So we have 25 sleeps until Christmas. And it's, the first day of Advent. I don't know about this first couple. They're kind of weird.
I do question their judgment.
Although she did make a great label. Yep, it's us. We are doing the Maker's Mark Cast Strength. I don't think we really need to do much of a backstory. Some of these we'll do a backstory because some of the whiskeys on this list, I'm not 100% certain of. Some of them are new to me, but
Right.
Maker's is not.
Well, but we also should assume that maybe there is somebody watching this that is brand new.
Maker's Mark is a huge bourbon. The regular non-cast strength is usually one of the 3 to 4 introductory bourbons that people learn about early on. Unfortunately, when you start getting deeper into bourbon, people start throwing shade to Maker's Mark, deserved or not. No judgment on this, but it hasn't been that many years that Bill came out with Bill, who is the son of the founder. He did an introduction and he decided to come out with the foolproof version of Maker's. Mainly everyone else was. His story is when he was growing up, his father that started Maker's came from bourbon history, bourbon family. They knew all the other families. So when they went to meet with the other distillers and owners, they would have their special stashes and they were always foolproof. He thought it burned too much. Of course, he was a kid too, so I mean...
How was he?
Yeah, he was going with his father to taste it, so... And that's what you do. Here, kid, have a sip. So he was kind of against it, even though when everyone else was. I think he finally got convinced, and I'm personally happy he did, because even the people that throw shade to traditional Makers really love this version of Makers. In my opinion, when you get a weeder above 100 proof, it just tastes delicious. So, and this is actually 109.4.
Okay.
So, ladies first.
Okay. Are we smelling and...
Sure. And this is batch...
Did I put the batch on there?
Yeah, you did.
I don't know that it came.
2103. It's on an angle on the label, so. Okay, you'll see us do this in the next 24 days, but if you are new to the channel and haven't sniffed whiskey before, it's not wine or beer. Don't go in and just inhale. This is 109 proof. You will burn your nose and not smell anything, and that kind of ruins everything. So take light sniffs, open your mouth, have it breathe through. A lot of smell receptors are actually in the back of your palate. So breathe it through and then go in and do it. Otherwise, it's just gonna...
So what'd you smell?
It's a typical nose, a lot of caramel. It's definitely sweet. There are some hints of spice, which I always find fun with a weeder, because weeders are supposed to be.
And honestly, I could get a little bit of floral.
That's so nice. With the proof, you get a good mouthfeel on it. It just thickens it up. And it's still that sweet, but I think the proof gives it a little backbone, a little heat to it.
It does. It's a little. Ooh.
And you do get a touch of the burn, but nothing too crazy. So our Advent box.
Because we're not just going to drink bourbon.
From West 6. And every time it's going to be a little easier to pick this up. Let's pop open number 1. And
oh, yay!
Christmas ale.
Welcome.
And a nice little welcome note to it. We will hold on to this. Goodies of beer starting at 12.1. Scan the cone below. And they even got a nice little Advent code that you could start. QR code that you can start on it. So it is, go figure, the Christmas ale from West 6. Yeah, a little history on Christmas ales. They are winter warmers. They are ales with spices that are added that are typically during the holiday season. So it gives it a little more depth and body to stand up to cold winter nights. So that's why they're called winter warmers. And they tend to be a little bit higher in alcohol content too. So higher ABV to put up with cold winter nights. We will enjoy this. It's funny, that's the last 6-pack we picked up. We enjoy it. And the barrel aged version, you've seen me do this Christmas in July. So I don't know, it might sit to July and it might be this afternoon. So thank you, Wolvertons. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for choosing that.
Thank you for choosing. Yes.
Greatly.
Tomorrow we will have,
Advent Day 2.
Advent Day 2, a little gobbler coming, a little preview.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And we will see you guys. We're going to enjoy the makers. We'll see you for the next 24 nights after this. Enjoyable. Like and subscribe. And Cheryl and James. And real quick shout out. She's got How to Make a Life, an amazing site. She shares a lot of great insights and keeps me at least straight and on the narrow.
Yeah, I try.
She tries. We'll see you tomorrow night.
All right. Take care.